Saints Row 3, one of the most chaotic and over-the-top games to come out in the early 2010s, and in May of 2020 secured its very own remaster. In this video, I'm going to share my journey of earning all 49 trophies that are needed to earn the Platinum Trophy. We're going to tackle it in 4 steps. The first is just to complete the story, the second is to take 100% control of the map and find all 80 collectibles, the third is complete all challenges and activities that the game has to offer, and step 4 will be the cleanup. We play as the leader of the 3rd Street Saints, and the game opens up with our gang robbing a bank. After spawn camping the SWAT units as they pour through the window, we complete the prologue and snag our first trophy. After quickly creating my character, we're on to the next mission and we earn the trophy, the Welcome Wagon, after free falling out the plane and catching one of our gang members. I then accidentally start a DLC mission and earn 2 trophies that we're not going to count. However, doing that mission awarded enough cash to purchase our first skill upgrade for an actual trophy. Our next mission has us taking over a rival gang's base to claim it as our own. After defeating the gang, we chase down their lieutenant to retrieve the codes needed to disarm the bomb they've left behind as a little surprise.
Tell me which wire diffuses the bomb. The red wire! Cut the red wire! Thanks.
We also pick up the trophy We're Taking Over for completing the tutorial section of the game. In our next mission, we earn a trophy indicating how unhinged this game actually was for the time when it came out. What was that for? Ow, my balls? My first nut shot on testicular assault. We've reached the end of Act 1, and after saving Oleg,
the last time a big naked dude said he could help me, it did not end well.
I dream of looking that good. We encounter our first missable trophy for deciding the fate of the building. Firstly, I let the bomb explode, and we walk away with a permanent 10% XP boost, as well as the trophy Kaboom. As XP isn't really that hard to come by, I reload the save, disarm the bomb, and instead enjoy a permanent 10% cash boost and earn the trophy Tower Defense. Entering Act 2, and during an escape from the Morningstar gang, whilst completely butt naked, we earn the trophy Shake and Bake for completing our first of 41 challenges. And right after that, earn another trophy for completing all of the Guardian Angel activities. I'll explain more about the challenges and activities when we get to that step. Our next mission was to free these lovely ladies from a shipping container
We better load these bitches up before your boy gets here.
and defend Pierce as he helps with the rescue. During the flight back, we also unlock another trophy for discovering every district in Steelport. On our way to the next mission, we hijack a vehicle by brutally dropkicking the driver through the window. The mission then has us capturing an actor that Stag, the mercenaries hired to take down the Saints, are using to film propaganda. Right after completing the mission, we spawn outside the Saints hideout and earn a trophy for defeating 1,000 gang members. Oh, trophy for what? As we continue with the Stag storyline, they launch an attack on the Saints base, taking back the actor in the process. Quite a few missions go by without earning a trophy, but the next one has us being uploaded into the Matrix and we spawn as a toilet. What the? Why am I a toilet? And then at the end, for some reason, we're having a sword fight with a Megazord. The story really is all over the place at this point. Now back in reality for our next mission, and we disguise ourselves as Cyrus, the leader of Stag, and infiltrate their base. Yeah, for some reason, the textures on his face just never load in any of the cutscenes. Once inside, we free our friends who've been captured before blowing up the base and completing Act 2. A few missions later, we're back on a plane, and this time we're going full A-team by trying to escape in a tank. Oh my god. The debris then crashes into a bunch of hazardous containers, resulting in a zombie outbreak in the city. Our next mission then has us cleaning up our mess by submerging the containers in the nearby water. But the chaos hasn't stopped there, as we then enter the ring for Murder Brawl 31, facing off against Killbane, who's the leader of the Luchador gang. We have to defend our fighter Angel from the Luchadors trying to invade the ring.
Oh my god! I changed.
What the? That's a bit excessive. Jesus Christ. With Angel out of action, we step in to finish the fight and take down Killbane and earn another trophy. After the mission, I let off some steam going on a full-blown rampage that ultimately leads to earning another trophy for defeating 50 brutes. We're now on the last mission of the game, which sees the Luchadors and Stag locked in an all-out war in the streets, and it's up to us to bring an end to the chaos district by district. Once the dust settles, we have our next missable trophy: pursue Killbane and let our friends die in an explosion set up by Stag, or save the city at the cost of losing Killbane. I chose to save the city as this is the canonical ending. Both endings are needed for a trophy, but you're given the option to replay the final mission. The first decision you make is the one that the game will recognise after you've completed the story. With the city and our friends saved, the epilogue mission has us filming the Saints movie Gangsters in Space.
I am your father. What? No!
After we defeat Killbane, we earn the trophy. Oh! What the hell? Replaying the final mission, and this time we chase after Killbane. Equipped with an infinite rocket launcher, we destroy everything on our path as Angel drives us to the airport. After destroying his plane, we give him a beatdown and, choke him out? Jesus. In this ending's epilogue, we witness the eulogy for our friends after they were all killed in the explosion. Stag then turn up with this Avengers-looking ship and start destroying the entire city just to eradicate the Saints. We fly up to the ship and plant explosives before holding our ground and defeating Cyrus in his VTOL. Just real quick, we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you've liked the video so far, please consider hitting the sub button. With the story behind us, we're now on to step 2, and it's time to take 100% control of the city. In order to do that, we need to purchase all 74 properties, defeat 32 gang operations, and complete 56 activities, of which there are a ton. All the while, we'll also be on the lookout for the 80 collectibles that we need to find. Completing every type of a certain activity awards a trophy, so we'll start with those. There's 2 versions of Escort, but you won't really know which one you're on until you begin the mission. In the standard Escort, we need to drive around whilst, activities occur in the back seat.
You have such soft hands.
Tiger Escort is stupid and I hate it.
Who the fuck keeps a tiger?
You're driving around with a giant tiger, trying not to crash and piss it off. But because it's a tiger, it's going to occasionally swipe at you, causing you to lose control of the vehicle, crash, and piss it off. Heli Assault is probably one of the most boring activities. All you're doing is flying around, waiting for some enemies to spawn as you defend your gang member on the ground. Insurance fraud is similar to the Hall of Meat mode in Skate 3, in which you're throwing yourself into oncoming traffic, trying to ragdoll into more objects to increase your score. Similar to Escort, there's 2 types of Mayhem, both of which are short and sweet. In the normal Mayhem mode, you're running around throwing grenades to blow stuff up. And in the Tank Mayhem, it's the exact same thing except you're in a tank. And whilst completing the Mayhem activities, we earn the trophy Getting the Goods for finding 25% of the collectibles. Professor Genki's super ethical reality climax is a chaotic game show in which you're slaughtering mascots for entertainment. The goal is to make as much money as possible and exit before time is up. Snatch is probably the quickest activity to complete. Here we need to steal workers from rival gangs and recruit them to the Saints. In the trafficking activity, we're driving around the pimp Zemos as he delivers business cards for his services. In trailblazing, we need to race to the finish line on a quad bike engulfed in flames. Running people over extends the time. And lastly, gang operations have you defeating 10 enemies from one of the 3 factions. Defeating all 32 groups awards the trophy Flash the Pan. With all the activities complete and every building purchased, we rack up the 4 trophies for taking over each district, as well as the trophy for taking control of the entire city. Before moving on to the next phase, we hunt down the last of the 80 collectibles, which includes piles of drugs, boxes of sex dolls, and pallets of money. Now we're on to step 3, and this is where the real grind begins. We need to complete 36 assassinations, 30 vehicle thefts, and 41 challenges. As we're more or less done with them already, let's start with the vehicle thefts. We start a mission and need to locate a vehicle in a certain area, and then usually take it to somewhere on the opposite side of the map. Early on, these are incredibly annoying to do, as NPC spawns in this game defy logic. What? Oh my god. Yep, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What a fun game. What a fun game. Oh. my god. Okay, what the hell? But after hitting level 20, things get a bit easier thanks to the ability to wipe out your police notoriety. Oh my god. God damn it, right at the fucking end. However, after a few more attempts, we complete the final one for the trophy. Please, 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 please. Oh, thank God. Moving on to the assassinations, and they work similar to the vehicle thefts, except you need to lure out the target. These are relatively simple things, like earning a certain wanted level, making a phone call to the pizza delivery, or even streaking in front of a church to lure out an old lady. Ow, what the hell? One of them even requires us to transition.
That was too fucking easy.
After defeating the final target whilst posing as a helicopter pilot, we earn the trophy Everything is Permitted. And now we arrive at the grand finale, the challenges. This is the biggest grind of all, where the tasks range from straightforward to downright grueling. On the easier side, we've got challenges like robbing 15 stores or taunting 50 gang members, which coincidentally awards its own trophy. But then there are more annoying challenges like carjacking 250 vehicles and taking 50 hostages, which alone took me nearly 2 hours to complete. Oh. That's the thing, if you hit the wrong angle, you're kicking the passenger out, so you can't even do the hostage thing. There we go, thank you. How many more? Yes, finally. Jesus Christ. But the most painful of all is to complete 26 survivals. To start a survival, you have to wait for your phone to ring, something that only seems to happen when you're not doing anything at all. Then it's a toss-up. You might get lucky with a kill-based survival that wraps up pretty quickly, or you could get hit with the time-based survival, which can drag on for about 8 to 10 minutes. Or you could be really unfortunate and end up with one that requires you to get 200 zombie kills for the first wave. No! Really? The last thing? Ugh. I guess the game couldn't handle the infinite rocket launcher, and turns out autosaves in this game are a complete lie. No. Oh my god, I'm back on 18! As I was pretty annoyed at this point, I decided to clean up the remaining miscellaneous trophies to change it up, and there was only 5 left to grab. The first of which was for customizing 10 vehicles. Next was to fully upgrade a weapon in every slot, including the grenades. Fully upgrading the flashbang creates a fart in a jar, which we need to use in combination with the penetrator to defeat 25 enemies. There are 3 strongholds in the game earned throughout the story, and for fully upgrading one, we earn our next trophy. And lastly, we earn the trophy Gender Equality for playing as a male and a female character for 2 hours. Back to the challenges, and after completing the last survival needed, oh thank god. Not kidding, I think it took about 20 minutes of just driving up and down. I needed to kill about 800 zombies or something ridiculous. All that was left was to travel 7,600 kilometers, which gave me flashbacks to when I drove almost 10,000 kilometers for the platinum in LEGO 2K Drive. I'll link the video at the end if you haven't seen it yet. Finally, after clocking in all those miles to wrap up the last challenge and earn the trophy You're My Hero, we only need to spend a few more hours in the game. So in a very anticlimactic fashion, standing in the garage while I write this script, we earn the final trophy as well as the platinum. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.